Hi YouTube, this is Total War Boss, bringing you my first Rome Total War commentary video. And for this battle, I am the Scipii Romans, fighting against the Julii Romans. So let me just fast forward this deployment phase. And Fraps is making my computer very choppy. It won't be like that in the replay, or not as bad anyways. So, yes, I can stop it here. And I have been playing Rome Total War for years now, but this is the first commentary battle I've made on this channel, at least. My other channel is Cheesy Pants 14, and all I did was a few mod spotlights. But let's start with the breakdown of my army. On each wing, I have 3 units of Praetorian Cavalry, gold upgraded. This is a 20k denarii battle, by the way. For my front line of heavy infantry, I have 3 units of gold legionary cohorts. Behind them, I have 5 units of gold-silver urban cohorts. And I have 1 cannon fodder unit of town watch. Their job is to soak up the Pila and do nothing else. That is their job. And I am not playing on GameSpy right now. I am playing on Game Ranger. GameSpy is giving me problems every time I try to join a game. It says failed to join game, GS, which I heard stands for game server. And every time I open up GameSpy Arcade 2.0, it gives me a server error at the bottom of the screen. But Game Ranger's fine. And I'm fine right now, but I have to play Medieval 2 and Rome Total War on Game Ranger. And before I begin, I would like to let you all know that I am looking for somebody to do a multi-battle series with me for the Total Wars. Rome Total War, Medieval 2 Total War, Empire Total War, and Napoleon Total War. If you would like to be my opponent in that, please message me. And let's start with his army. I knew from the beginning he was a very inexperienced player. Well, not from the beginning, once he posted his army, or once I could see his army, he was being very cocky in the lobby, saying how good he was and how I could never beat him. And so he said, bring any troops you want, even in onager spam, so I just brought some urbans. As expected, he also brought urbans. In the front line, he has 1 unit of light auxilia. Now this light auxilia, I don't think is his fodder unit. I think he actually thinks at 20k they're going to do some damage to my cohorts. He's wrong. Behind them, 2 units of Roman archers, no upgrades, same with his light auxilia. Behind them, he has 6 units of urban cohorts. Behind his urban cohorts, he has 6 units of legionary first cohorts. No upgrades again. On each wing, he has 2 units of legionary cavalry. And in the middle for his general, he has 1 unit of maxed out with upgrades Roman armored general. Wait, maxed out? Yeah, he's maxed out. With his general. Horrible idea. This Roman armored general has less men than the Praetorians, which I have. Their stats are the same, and yeah, they have less men. And they're more expensive. So I don't even know what he was thinking here. Very bad idea on his part. So I'm creeping my army up. And message me with any solution to that GameSpy problem, because I really need help. Also, message me. I am accepting challenges by PM on YouTube, by anybody who wishes to challenge me at any of those Total War games I mentioned earlier. I'm going to be getting Shogun 2 soon, but I haven't had the time or the money. I've been buying other things. So, I'm creeping my army up, and I haven't even posted a video on this channel as I'm recording this. By the time you see it, obviously I will have, so you'll be watching it. By the way, my opponent's name is Nacho. And you will need Game Ranger to challenge me, and you'll need Game Ranger, and it's free, by the way. Just go to GameRanger.com. It's easy to install and everything. It doesn't mess up your computer at all. So, and you can uninstall it easily whenever you want. but I would really like somebody to do this battle with me. Or, not this battle. My multi-battle series. And I'm really looking for somebody, so if you message me quick, then you'll almost definitely get it. And I will be checking my inbox very often. Or pretty often. As I am also working on my other channel. Excuse me. Okay, so another thing is, I don't get this. The Legionary cohorts only have this weird bear guy. I think he's called the Bear. And then the more elite units have the Centaurian. And by the way, my general is commanding one of these squadrons of Praetorian Cavalry. That's him right there. And as of now, I don't have Bell's map pack installed. And I will soon, from the Prince of Macedon. By the way, I also beat the Prince of Macedon 2 out of 3 battles that we did. He told me from the beginning that he wasn't going to post it win or loss, because I think we were just goofing off. And he didn't bring very good units. I didn't bring the best units either, but he brought worse. And so, another thing he's doing, standing still. You can tell that he's inexperienced, because he just is standing there, or he's just an ass. And these guys have the shittiest job in the army. It's basically to do this, soak up arrows. He should be targeting these guys, take out as many as he can. It's not going to do much from the front. And when I saw his archers there, I was like, oh no, my idea to soak up Pila isn't going to work. And by the way, I split my cavalry on the wings. And I normally don't do this because it draws them away from my main body. And before I continue with that, you guys can watch this. I charged my light auxiliary forward, and then they got owned by the Pila storm that I was hoping would happen. And it happened. So if you guys just want to watch this, that's their job. Mission accomplished. And if, well, like I was saying earlier, if you split your cavalry off, you have no support to your main body. But I didn't really care because I could easily crush his cavalry in any situation. And he had no other threat to me, like outflanking me. He had more units than me, but I got to still crush his. So now he's finally targeting my men like he should have. As you can see, my 10 watch came back from routing, but I was microing my heavy infantry, so I didn't see it. But didn't really care, they wouldn't have had any impact on the defense. So now we're having a Pila fight. I'm going to respawn with my Pila. And I'm marching up my urbans to get into Pila range so that he can launch their Pila as well. And he put his urbans in front, so they're going to hit with most of the Pila. But the thing is, his legionary first kill hearts, not legionaries, are more expensive, but they're not as good. And you can see his light auxilia launching their javelins at me. Alright, so at one point after I'm done launching my javelins, he comes to attack me. But we have gotten into a mix here, and look at that, they've routed in no time. And cavalry fight on both wings is occurring. I'm chasing him over here, but it won't be long. You can see my town watch, they did their job well. Now he's gonna do a full-on charge against my lines, but I'm ready for it. And apparently these guys were just out of range, so they didn't launch their Pila, but you know, whatever. Alright, so I get in here, and he adds in his Roman armor general. My guys will still take him, even though he's so fully upgraded. And this will be an easy fight for my guys. By the way, I am using the swords, because they are better in close quarters. He's not, though. And look at this. I did not lose one horse in this. And how do I know this? Because I have already voiced over this battle 3 or 4 times, because one time I was recording it perhaps in too high frames per second, so it took forever to upload, so I just canceled it. Another time, it split the battle into 2 parts for some reason, so I don't want to edit it. So this is easier. So we're surrounding his men. They're getting hacked at from all sides, and they won't be long until he fights it. And there we go.
The general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
So I've been hammering and ambling with my Praetorian cavalry. Sorry if I sound weird. My nose is kind of stuffed up. But look at that. See that? For every like one of my guys that died, 50 of his died. So, you know. Now I'm just hammering and ambling all over, causing a mass rout of his crappy unupgraded units. I even just went head on here because I had nothing to lose. Now, I have a lot of losses here. Good number, anyway. Over here, I have almost no losses except for 1, 2. Looks like it's a... No, that's like... I don't even know. Don't really care either. Looks like 2 losses. Look at this battlefield. Just wow. So this is the Pila War, and then the Pila comes moving closer. This is where I didn't launch any Pila. Actually, I did launch it right here. But you can see the battlefield. It speaks for itself. So remember to PM me on any of those things that you want, or whatever. If you want to fix my problem with GameSpy, if you want to challenge me, if you want to be part of my multi-battle series, just make sure I know. Get back to you soon. Okay, I'll just let you see the results screen. One last charge at his remaining units. Bye-bye.
The gods have favored you. The enemy are destroyed.
The gods have favored
Your victory is complete.
So, result screen now. Okay, looks like I deployed 1,058 men. He deployed 1,706 men. I killed 1,552 of his men. He killed 286 of my men. I had 815 men remaining. He had 141 men remaining. He brought many more men than me, but they sucked ass. And I don't know where my town watch went. Maybe I did bring them into the battle at some point, but I don't really give a damn. Okay, I'll see you in my next battle.